I'm a dinosaur. Come and hear me roar. Come on, guys. I'm not that bad. Please don't run away. I just want to play. And I'm sorry I ate your hand.
Wait, what the heck? Why is it just static? Where the hell's my title? What the what? Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm kind of an idiot. Alright, so Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom is directed by J.A. Bayona, and it stars Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard, and it features Jeff Goldblum. And this is coming after the successful Jurassic World that came out in 2015. Alright, I'm just going to read the plot a little bit to you because it's a little bit easier just to do this than to really explain it. So, when the island's dormant volcano begins roaring to life, Owen and Claire mount a campaign to rescue the remaining dinosaurs from the extinction level events. That's just a bit of the plot. It does get a little bit more than that. It gets a little bit more, I guess, complicated, you would say. But important thing is this is a summer blockbuster movie, and it's important not to overthink things. This isn't trying to be, a Schindler's List or anything. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't want to be. And you can tell from the opening that this is a very different movie than Jurassic World, which I completely appreciate. It just seems different, and it seems a lot more darker and a lot more serious. Well, the first one I think had a lot of fun moments in it. This one, not as much, but that's fine. And I have to give big props to Chris Pratt because he is just such an awesome dude, which translates into his movies. So he is one of my favorite actors today. It's always awesome to see him in anything. So I will watch anything that he's in it, and I'll most likely praise it just because how awesome of a guy he is. And I also got to give it up for Bryce Dallas Howard. And I know a lot of people don't really like her character, especially in the first one, but I think in this one, actually I did like her in the first one, but in this one she gets a lot more to do. She's a lot more of a capable hero. I appreciate that they're really able to build up their character. The action in this is really fun. It has a lot of cool imagery. In the trailer, you got some of that with some of the images with the Indoraptor and a lot of the underwater stuff, and it just looks so cool on the big screen. The CGI looks great. It doesn't look terrible. It doesn't look cheap like it did in Jurassic Park 3. And also with the relationship between Blue and Owen, you get so much more backstory to it. So when you go back and rewatch the first Jurassic World, you're going to be able to appreciate that relationship even more. So when a sequel is able to build up off the first one and make the first one even better, that's awesome. That's great. That's good storytelling. And what I want to say about the antagonists, the bad guys, Henry Wu has always kind of been sort of an antagonist, but he's always just been a scientist who always wants to experiment and get credit for what he's doing. And there's always somebody else who's trying to capitalize it. On this one, I think they did a great job of that, of creating a bigger bad guy. Every time the bad guy was on the screen later on in the movie, you just wanted to scream at him, "You fuck." And there was a lot of really cool callbacks to the first movies with some of the similar shots and stuff like that. And to be able to homage some of these things without completely ripping them off, sweet. A few of the negatives are, I would say that this movie is a little front heavy with all the stuff that they do on Isla Nublar in the beginning. All that stuff is really awesome, really fast paced, really action packed. The middle kind of drags a little bit, but once the Indoraptor is introduced towards the end, then it really starts picking up and really starts becoming fun again, and where it kind of starts turning into, I would say, a horror movie with some scary imagery there. There's a few inconsistencies when it comes to the plot with the first one, but that's fine. It's not bad writing, it's just either forgetful writing. There is one character that I really didn't like that much, Franklin. He was there for comedic relief, but he was really just a lame character, and he was just around to be useless. And I don't really like characters that are like that. It's like you don't need comedic relief when you have Chris Pratt in your movie. He's enough. He's always enough. But my final thoughts on this one, if you're a fan of the franchise, if you're a fan of the first Jurassic World, you're going to love this movie. Go out and see it. It's a lot of fun. It's just a great big popcorn epic flick. If you didn't really like the last one, if you didn't really like Jurassic World, you're probably going to have the same thoughts on this one. Just in my general opinion, I have to say, go out and see it. It's dinosaurs. It's Chris Pratt. There's no reason to not go and see it. Two awesome things put together. That's a great movie. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All my social media is down below. And like always, I will catch you at the cinema.